Hey, this is Allie Edwards, and in this video I am going to flip through the second half of my Project Life album for 2017, and as you will see, I'm not completely done with this one yet. I have finished January through June, and I have another video available where you can see that walkthrough, and I will link that for you below. I have also started on 2018, and also at the end of this video I will just give you a quick look at my title page for 2018. I have no problem starting 2018 even though 2017 isn't finished. It's no big deal. It's just something that I am in progress with, right? Something that I'm working on. So second half of 2017, a lot of my spreads in Project Life this year were using StoryKit products. So people that are in my StoryKit classroom are seeing these. I usually do at least once a month. So I know at least 12 of my spreads for this year were used or where I used StoryKit products. Other ones are just from products in my shop and, or other people's products as well. But we kind of just move through July. Things I feel like I learned this year were, there was a lot of continued focus on just filling the pockets and letting things be simple and not feeling like I need to have something on every single photo and everything needs to be designed and embellished. I really kind of let that go a little bit more this year. So I would say my two albums for this year are simpler, but I love them no less than any of the other projects I've done, and I've probably even stayed up to date more with this one than I have in the past, just by keeping things simple and by not trying to make it more complicated and just sticking stuff in the pockets and being satisfied with what I put in there, rather than putting a lot of pressure on myself to be innovative, which is something that I feel like from time to time, and just tell my stories, right? And just get them into here, because what I tell everybody in all of my classes and all the projects that we do is that it's the sum of all these stories. It's not any one week. It's not any one week that's the most important. It's the sum of all of those stories. In my album too, I have Day in the Life. I do Day in the Life 3 times a year, just a little mini project that then gets put into Project Life. Going in then here into August and moving into September. So again, doing pretty good up until this point. I think this is probably September right here is where it ended up. The beginning of September is where what I have now is a lot of pictures in place. So those of you that have followed me for very long related to Project Life know that I do things in batches often, where I will go in and I'll just print a bunch of photos. You can see I have all the photos in here. I just need to go in and add the content. And then there's a couple of them that are later, like this was for the Give StoryKit, lots of photos in this one. I liked how that turned out. So when I'm doing my StoryKit spreads or using the StoryKit in Project Life, I come to a page that's like this. So I start from this place of where I've already selected the photos I'm going to add in. I do about the same number of photos every single week. There's almost always 7 horizontal pictures. That doesn't mean there's 1 per day. It just means I generally flow from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It generally flows like that. So lots of these pictures are already in here, just waiting for me to add additional cards and embellishments if I'm going to. So for me, this is part of probably why I feel comfortable with it, because I know that I'm going to be coming back in here and filling in those pockets. This was another Day in the Life where I was counting things. A lot of you guys were participating in that one too. And then coming here into, this is October, so here's another one that's done. And then a few more. I think most of these ones now are just, this is November. This is one that needs to go in here. This is when we got married, and then our family moon. So I started printing out pictures. And then it looks like that's where I ended printing pictures, was kind of that time there. So now I just need to print pictures for these last few weeks here, 51, 52. And then that will be it for me. So I still have work to do here, obviously. but I don't feel, I have no feelings of guilt about this, or no feelings like I should have kept up. As many of you guys know, I do a lot of projects, and so my stories are getting told in a variety of different ways. Here's a look then at my 2018 title page. I am still loving Project Life, and loving the 12 by 12 size, and loving the week at a glance. Like, those are things that I am super happy to not make any changes to right now. And so for a title page this year, we had Tara Whitney come and take our pictures at our wedding. So I just added in, I wanted to make sure that I got all of us in here, and so that we had a picture of Aaron and I, a picture of the boys, picture of the girls, and then a selfie that I took of all of us together. I added a quote card. These were offered last year during One Little Word when we had new products in January 2017. This year we have a selection, new quotes that are on black with gold foil, and we do have these available in the shop. These ones are no longer available, so that's an option there. I have, this is We Are Family. This is from the Family Journal card set that's available in my shop. I like to have see-through things, so I'm going to start with the see-through card. This is a heart transparency that was available as an add-on with the For the Love story kit, and I just added 2018 using some number stickers that were part of the December daily kit. A new story starts now, and this pattern is from my new Stories by the Month kit that is just had its first month release, and has a waiting list right now, but you can jump on the waiting list to be able to get those products when they become available. Those are monthly themed, that are related to the months of the year, related to the seasons of the year, Northern Hemisphere seasons. So the January one is all about New Year and making plans and starting again. So you can check those out. I also added, I just hand wrote We Are, and then I put the ages of everybody, because I like when I look at these I like to know or remember, like, okay, so yes, I can see that it's 2015, but how old was everybody really at that time? So I'm just going to start this one off, and that's something that I've done in December Daily in the past too, but I'm going to start this one off with that as well. So this is just my title page. I think I stuck a couple things in here for this first week, but I am gonna live it, and then I will tell the story. If you guys have any questions about Project Life or embarking on this, go ahead and let me know, or products, that kind of thing. I'm happy to answer them for you in the comments.